Tutorial on how to use the Chabad Girls Academy website, how to make blog posts. It's very straightforward. Navigating there, you go to posts. This will bring down a list of all the posts. Making a new one, you can either click this button over here or click this button over here. It's exactly the same thing. The first thing you want to do is create your header. So maybe like new program starting for arts. The heading is very important. The shorter you make it, the more accurate you make it, the better it will do. There's also something to consider that posts that are written well and long and efficient, they will rank in Google as well. So a lot of times the posts will be a great representation of your brand. The text, because I'm not sure what the text is going to be, I just created dummy text, which you'll put inside. In general, I wouldn't recommend making blog articles that are under 800 words at least. Sometimes you have no choice and you have not much to say, or just you need a location to put something somewhere, so you just use a blog post. But in general, if you want to write about a program or write about something, I'd recommend making it nice and long with lots of short subheadings. H2 tags, separating between the paragraphs, and even the paragraphs themselves, I'd recommend breaking them up into bite size so it's very easy to read. They tend to do a lot better in Google. Turning something into a heading or a paragraph. This is a paragraph. Turning it back into a heading. You go there, you click heading. H2 means heading 2. This is always heading 1, the top one. This is heading 2. There's heading 3s or 4s, but keeping it very simple. Usually almost all articles are just going to have a heading and then subheadings, H2s along the way. The next thing you need to know about making a blog article is the featured image. Featured image is what's going to show up on the website itself when you click on the newsletter blog. So right now none of them are showing because there's no featured images put inside. But when you put a featured image inside, that's the image that you actually see. And I'll show you how to set it up. You click over here to featured image, set featured image, or just want to use one of the existing images that's on the website, set featured image, and save draft. Keep saving the draft so you don't lose the information. The category. If the blog's going to have multiple categories, always make sure you put into a category. You're going to create new categories. For now, I'll just keep it the way it is. And the last thing that you need to know about setting up the blog article is scrolling to the very bottom. It says Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO, like I explained on the page articles, is very important. So this will just capture the title. It says title, page. If there are multiple pages, it'll grab a page. In this case, there's a separator, it's a little dash, and site title is Chabad Girls Academy. In this case, there's a green bar. I wouldn't change anything. The meta description, however, you're going to have to write custom for every blog article. So we learn more about the amazing new program that we've started at Chabad Girls Academy. This program begins in December. There you go. Something like that. Whatever it is, the point is you work out how you want people to see it in Google. This is what they'll see in Google. With mobiles, they'll see the actual featured image already. For desktop results, they'll just see it like this. But the point is, you want this to be green, you want this to be green. And that's it. That's a blog article. I'm going to save the draft, and I'm going to publish it as well. Let's take a look at the actual post now. That's the post. The featured image is at the top, and you have all the information over there. When you click to the newsletter blog, you'll see the images there, and the post is over there. Now I'll just give you a few tips on how to make the post a touch better. The first tip would be the permalink. Permalink is on the side. Sometimes you'll have to click it to open it. The permalink is what you see in the URL. So over here it says new program starts for art. A lot of times you can just compress it and say new program art, something like that. The smaller the better in general. Yeah, you want to just keep it as small as possible. The next one is the readability score. Again, this is more of an advanced technique, but there's a whole bunch of items that'll tell you problems and good results. And sentence length, for example, so the sentence have more than 20 words. You want to go around shortening the sentence, passive voice instead of active voice. Go around to the words and fix them up in such a way that it's doing well. And also the ease of reading score. They'll tell you how easy this article is to read and like at what grade level it is. The lower the grade level, the better it is to read, which means if a third grade student could read the article, it's very good and Google will like it, and of course it'll be a much more successful article. That's it.